Penn State lands a commitment from 4-star defensive end Jackson Ford, 6'3.5", 240 pounds. Welcome into the Landon Tengwall show. And if you have been enjoying the content, please hit that subscribe button below. It really helps out the channel. Penn State lands another 4-star. This guy is ranked 216th in the nation on On3, so just outside of that top 200. And he is from Malvern Prep, which is right outside of Philly. So we need to continue to win these Philly battles. Obviously, Luke Wafel just lost out on him. Can't really control it. USC's out there, paying him $2.4 million. So it is what it is. But we hit on a really, really good get here in Ford. He has a great blend of size, speed, athleticism. Kind of the full package. Still needs to put a couple things together that we'll get to in a second. But I don't have as many questions about Ford as I do, looking in past videos when we're breaking down a low-rated 3-star. I'm obviously going to have a lot more questions about their tape, and looking at him, there's not as many of those questions arising for me. He shows great burst off the line of scrimmage and can even track down plays from the backside, chasing down a running back screen, a wide receiver screen. Seems like he is a hustler out there. Now, has some really, really good pass rush reps as well, where he looks fluid. He's bending that edge fairly well. My one main critique for him as a pass rusher is he just has to develop his hands a little bit more. Many of his sacks are kind of a bull rush where he's just pressing the pocket and then kind of just shucks the offensive tackle out of the way because he's just bigger and better than them. Obviously, when you get to the next level, that does not work as well. So it's, obviously we're looking at his junior year tape. So he has all of senior year and then obviously getting to college to develop those hands. And I'd say, it's always impressive to me when a young defensive lineman has really great hands because it's not natural. It's something you have to work on all the time. And I'd say it's honestly something that coaches aren't that worried about because they can build that. Deion Barnes can make his pass rush tool belt is what I call it. That's where they have different moves, the jump swipe, the spins, all that good stuff. He can develop that as long as he has someone that has good size, good speed, good athleticism. And I think that is what we have in Jackson Ford. So not too worried about that development. I think he's in a really, really good place, but you can't teach those other pieces of the game. You can teach that other side. So Deion Barnes doing a really good job hitting on the ones that he should hit on. This was a good get overall for the Penn State Nittany Lions. This 2026 class shaping out nicely. So again, I'd love to see us get into that top 10. If we could break back into that top 10 recruiting class for 2026, I think that would do wonders for Penn State. It has been since 2022 that we were in a top 10 recruiting class. It's been a while. We're back in the 14th, the 15th, the 16th ranked classes to compete with these top dogs. That's, obviously we got to have great coaching, but if Ohio State and Oregon keep stacking these top 5 classes year after year after year, and we're averaging 10 spots below them in the recruiting rankings, well, that's going to show on the field. They're just going to flat out be more talented than us. So we need to keep up pace. We need to keep stacking these top 10 recruiting classes. And I think Jackson Ford being right outside the top 200 on On3's rankings is a really good almost finish to this. It doesn't finish, obviously, until Penn hits that paper where it is no longer signing your whatever you want to call it in the past. It is now you're signing an NIL deal. This is going to be the first year that's going to happen. Guys are going to be signing NIL deals. They're signing contracts. Completely different world. So when that pen hits paper, hopefully Penn State can lock up a top 10 recruiting class. But that wraps it up for today. Please let me know what you think about Jackson Ford in the comments below. I appreciate you guys tuning into this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.